Let's make this cute diaper bouquet with a little twist. So these are some of the stuff that you would need to make your diaper bouquet. So I'm using this teddy bear. It's left over from Valentine's. So I'm going to take these off and pretty it up. You're also going to need diapers. Now you can choose what size diapers you would like to use. I'm using a size 2 here. You have your bamboo skewers. These are supposed to be natural 100% bamboo skewers. You're going to use a square, a floral square. I'm using the white one. I have my paper for the outer part, rubber bands. I have the bigger rubber bands and also the white. These are going to go on the diapers. And I have double-sided dots and double-sided tape. All right, so I will show you first how to wrap your diaper. Okay, so wrapping from the top side, I'm going to place this on the back like that. And you want to wrap it as tight as you can so that the stick does not move. This is a 12-inch stick. Of course, depending on the basket you're using or the bin you're using, you can use a shorter stick or you can cut it. And you roll it up just real tight, nice and tight. And these have lines. I'm going to put the elastic right at the lines. Now I choose white elastic because I say elastic, white rubber bands. My bad. My white rubber bands. And I choose these because it blends right in with the diaper, and that way I'm not seeing the brown rubber bands around here. All right. So you will do this. And as you can see, I have already done all the others. Okay. So sometimes I would draw indicator lines like that. And I'll start at the middle for the most part. Push it all the way in. And now we're just going around this circle. All right, so now let's do the second row. That's the second row. And we're going to keep going around until we fill up the block basically. So I think one more row or two more rows. Now I'm on the outside row. I'm just following my lines. Now I'm going to come in and fill it in. And I find the lines, you know, really help me stay organized. They really do help me stay organized. So and it becomes very heavy. Okay, it becomes very heavy, I can tell you that. So I forgot to mention that you would need probably one of these to sit your beer in. You also need a glue gun, but everything that I'm using today, I will have it in the description. So I'm using the centers of paper as my guide. And I want to get to that center as I fold it over to where all four pieces are meeting up. Now this is your guide. I'm going to fold it over. Right. So that's one. I'm doing three for now. If I need more. If I need one more, then I'll do the one more. But for now, I'm just going to do 3 because this is a smaller bin. So you can see the top of it. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to hot glue this down into that. And this with the diapers, it gets pretty heavy. All right, let's just hold this in some. Right, let's just readjust some of these diapers. Okay, it's stuck in there. Top look like so far. Now, if you're looking in and you're seeing any rubber bands, this is why I use the white rubber bands. But if you're looking in and you're seeing any spaces or the spaces are too big, you can also use the double-sided dot to close it in. But mine's is pretty tight, pretty good. And at this point, you just want to readjust your diapers, make sure that they're close to the same height, right? So from here, we can start decorating. So let me get my decoration pieces together and I will be back. This diaper cake is actually a tutu diaper cake. So I added a tutu to it to add a little flair or level it up, basically, right? So with the colors of the tutu, when I fit them into the diaper, it made it look like some greenery, like an actual bouquet that have greenery on it, which I thought was actually great. It turned out so, so cute. I added my shredded paper to the bottom, but then I went in and I added my heavier items like my body lotion or my body wash. I think I have an oil in there, some Vaseline. I added those into the big bowl just to balance off the weight because your diaper cake could tend to be a bit top heavy. So I add my heavier items in there. So now I'm adding the paper to really hide the bin and bring the bouquet together so that it looked like a true bouquet. All right, so the bouquet is finished. And this brings us to the end of the video. I want to thank you for joining me. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next one.